Hey, what's up, everybody? It's BDF44 coming at you with another video. So I saw today that Derrick Rose was traded back to the New York Knicks for Dennis Smith Jr. and a second-round pick, and I just kind of wanted to weigh in just a little bit on what I think of that trade. Um, Derrick Rose can't catch a break. And what I mean by that is, why are the Knicks acquiring Derrick Rose, bro? That's not what they need, and that's definitely not what he needs. The New York Knicks are so stupid, bro. And I can't, and this is coming from somebody who likes the Knicks. They're so stupid, bro. First of all, Dennis Smith Jr., you traded Porzingis for Dennis Smith Jr. and a bunch of picks, which look like that's going to be actually a good trade after all, because Porzingis is not having the greatest tenure as a Dallas Maverick. And those picks look like they're going to be very high. So, as of right now, it actually looks like the Knicks won the trade. So, fair game. Dennis Smith Jr. has not panned out. He hasn't looked good since he played for Dallas. Fair. That's not a problem. Getting a second-round pick for the Detroit Pistons, I think it's going to be helpful for them. They can just continue to add to their team. They found something in DeLon Wright. He's played so well as their starting point guard. That made Derrick Rose a little expendable. You know, D Rose is still a very, very solid scoring point guard who can do a whole lot of things for you and still very, very clutch. He can help a winning team, which the Knicks are not, which Detroit is not. So getting him out of Detroit, trading him out of Detroit is a good decision for the Detroit Pistons. They can just get something for him, and they did. Fair game. The Knicks, though, here's the problem I have with what the Knicks are doing. So you got Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton is playing Elfrid Payton ball. He's a defensive player who can pass the rock, score a little bit, but he's more majority of the type of player similar to DeLon Wright. Actually, he does everything but score, really. You know what I mean? But he could play defense. Does a lot of good things for you. Facilitates the ball. Kind of what the Clippers need right now. If they could get a guy like Elfrid Payton, I think it would help them a lot. So maybe the Knicks aren't done. But my thing with the Knicks in regards to their point guard position is the same thing that everybody's thinking about if you're paying attention to the Knicks. Immanuel Quickley should be starting. You don't need to be acquiring point guards. You don't need to be holding on to Elfrid Payton. None of that. No, none of that. Give Immanuel Quickley consistent minutes, Tom Thibodeau. Please. Get that boy in a position to score the ball like a madman, because that's what he does when you give him big minutes. You give him 30-plus minutes, he's giving you 30-plus points. But his minutes are so damn inconsistent. One night he's getting 30 minutes, the next he's getting 15. The next night they want to play Elfrid Payton. The next night they give him Quickley the ball. It's like, nah. When you got a potent scorer like this who's already out the gate able to contribute to basketball on the NBA level, what the hell are you doing? You're a bad basketball franchise. You've been bad forever. You got something good. Give him the damn ball. What are you doing? It's so frustrating thinking about the Knicks because everything they do is either wrong or just a step behind what it should be. Obviously, we all know that the Knicks needed a facilitator, scorer, a lot of different things, than the Knicks. But the one thing that they definitely did not need was a power forward, because they literally gave all of their cap money to power forwards last year, and they sucked because of it. And so what do? They turn around and draft a power forward with Tyrese Halliburton sitting right there on the board, everything that they needed, shooting guard, point guard, combination, an upgrade from anything that they had. This is before we knew that Quickley was going to be on their roster. At the time, it just looked like they needed a whole lot of everything but power forwards, and of course, in Knick fashion, they draft a power forward who hasn't, been able to really get off the ground because he's had injury issues to start his career. Sort of like what's going on in Detroit with their point guard they drafted. They also passed on Tyrese Halliburton. These are two teams that should not have passed on Tyrese Halliburton. But that's a whole nother story. At the end of the day, I just feel bad for Derrick Rose because he's going from one franchise that's going to struggle to another franchise that's going to struggle, and this is somebody we want to see win a championship. If you follow Derrick Rose, you know what he's been through. You know what he's had to persevere in this NBA. Thank you, sir. You know dang well that there's no excuse for him to not be in a winning situation at this stage in his career. The only person I can think of in the modern era that has a career like that, to me, is like Grant Hill, who had all the injury issues with his ankle and then came back and was still able to be good, like really, really good at a role-playing role, but could never get on a championship-level team. Derrick Rose got a chance to play in the finals. No, he didn't. They traded him midway through the season out of the Cleveland Cavaliers. But he was on a team that was looking like it was going to do something, but they needed to make some moves, and they did that, and he got traded as well. I want to see Derrick Rose in a winning situation. I don't care who he plays for, so long as he can just get himself close enough to where he feels satisfied with his opportunity. Because right now, he ain't going to get that with no damn Knicks. He wasn't going to get that with Detroit. So it's just very unfortunate as somebody who appreciates D Rose to the level that I do and just wants to see the man in a good space, in a good situation. This sucks. You know what I mean? And it sucks for Emmanuel Quickley, man. How many times is this guy going to have to watch people play in front of him this season? Like, I understand he's a rookie. I understand he's not a facilitator. I know he could probably play some two, probably better than he plays the one, because he doesn't facilitate like that. Even though he can get some assists, he's a scorer. I don't mind if you want to put him at the two. He's a little small to play at the two. You probably have to do a little Lou Williams thing because he's not going to be able to defend like that. But when he develops, he's already giving you 30 as a rookie. When he develops, he's a 50-point scorer. I can tell you that right now. I don't even need to ask. I don't need to see down the road, peek into the future. If he doesn't have any injuries, this guy's going to be scoring 50 points on certain nights. He's going to be scoring 40. Like, this is going to happen. This is inevitable. So my thing is, stop nicking the situation, Knicks, and give him the damn ball and let him shoot 25 to 30 points, get maybe like 10 to 15 shots a game, because you ain't got nothing going on in that franchise. There's nothing going on. You got Julius Randle playing out his mind. You got RJ Barrett, who's struggling right now, but we know what he is and we know what he can be, and he's going to be a part of that future. And Emmanuel Quickley. Those are the three players on this team that you're excited about. Julius Randle, Emmanuel Quickley. You can throw Obi Toppin in there. I'm not going to lie. I liked how Obi started his season. He just got injured, and now he's struggled to get back into the fold. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson, somebody I like a lot, too. I don't want to, act like the Knicks don't have some guys, but, RJ Barrett, of course. That's the core. If you're not moving in a direction to help cultivate that core, what the hell are you doing? That's all I'm saying. I'm so sick of the Knicks being the Knicks, man. Just stop doing dumb shit. That's all I ask. As somebody who likes the Knicks from afar, stop doing dumb shit. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is BDF44, and I'm out.